Supreme Court of Nigeria, the penultimate court. It's a pity that so many of us are losing confidence in the judiciary. This problem of the Supreme Court started during the Imo State Governor, Governor Hope, his ascension to power. When the judgment passed by the Supreme Court, if it is subjected to Nigerian voters, at least 90% of Nigerians will vote against the judgment. And this is about 7-8 years ago that this thing happened. Up till now, this Supreme Court judgment, Supreme Court case, controversial Supreme Court cases are still coming up. What do we do? The worst thing now is that the politicians, people who are in power now, they don't care. And they are not ready to change. They are using it as a tool in order to assert themselves in the position of authority. We all know that, but are we going to keep quiet? I feel that there's a need for us to come up with the People's Court. The People's Court has to be given birth to. I mean, look at what is happening. You can't go to court again. Nobody has the confidence to go to court again because you feel that the court will not give you the required justice. Now, what do we do? When there are contending parties or people, there is a need for us to have the People's Court. And the People's Court should be in place whereby both people who are contending or people who are offended who are in the court should come up with their delegates there. This side bring 10 delegates. This side bring 10 delegates. Let's make it an open court session. The public also be part of this so that we can find a solution to this, a solution that will be acceptable by the parties involved and by the general populace. I feel that there's a need for us to do that. We should start clamoring for that. Let us come together, get signatures so that we can be able to come up with the People's Court. Let's find a solution to this. We can't live with this. We can't live with this. It's getting worse and worse every day, and something drastic has to happen, and it has to be urgent so that we can rest on these issues. Each time is from one controversial issue to the other, one controversial problem to the other. And the rise will go up from High Court, Appeal Court, the Supreme Court, the ultimate, and then we are expecting what is right. The whole thing is turned upside down. Look at the precedences being set by the court judgments of the Supreme Court. I mean, the lawyers should be confused by now. Schools should be confused on what is happening. There is no law. There's no rigid law in Nigeria now. I mean, it is getting, some of us who are not in the legal department, legal community, are getting more confused as to what is the law. What do you expect? Even when the case is clear and you go to court, what will you get?